technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to. And these suggestions are not just predicting what we might like to do, they're actually influencing the way citizens move, think, choose, and use their city as a space. So London has become a place where a small group of surveillance passive companies, like Green, can control the movements of individuals and orchestrate the way they move around their city and the way they the things they enjoy and the life.
So Clan Kelly brought Angel here. Fuck. Doesn't look like anything good happens here.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him. Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
Nothing going on here.
Let's find this fucker. All clear here. I'm gonna check somewhere else.
This doesn't have to end in violence. It will.
Nothing so far.
Man, just listen.
What? What's going on, mate?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bloody hell, man. You won't believe what I've seen. Fuck!
What?
They're burning corpses. Human bodies. This place was supposed to be closed. A perfect spot for a zoo, man. Fuck! There's crates of innards here. What the bloody fuck? What the fuck did I take?
Just chill. You're paranoid.
Yo, one of them's looking over. Wait.
Where are you? Who's looking over?
The old incinerator, man. Oh, this is heavy.
Yo, mate. Hey. You there?
I need cover! Fuck me!
I need help! Right now!
I'm blind!
Oh shit! This is bad! Ah, fuck! They slipped away!
I'm going to find this asshole.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
That's our move then.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Great.
All right, then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you. We need to talk. Well, get over here. Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
You okay? He was going to slice you up. He won't try that again.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Wait. You're the police inspector. Caitlin Lowe, correct? We find your logs about going after Mary Kelly. Impressive.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
Not exactly. We were trailing a friend. He disappeared from the EPC and was taken here, with the rest of the missing people. Hope he didn't get cut open too.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
You have to rest. Someone from the team will come to escort you out and take you somewhere safe. I'll go find Angel. And your files. They seem important to you.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And thank you for your help. I'm glad we're joining forces.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Except the donors were unwilling victims mutilated against their will. We have to take Mary Kelly down.
Right, let's find this joker.
Be a professional. No, that's going to be an inspector.
I lost them.
Come on, you fucking total cockhead. Arsehole. Dumb fuck.
Shit. Bags, you'll have to do a facial reconstruction. Their faces are too damaged. One of them could be Angel.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases. Negative.
This is some fucking horror movie shit, man. We have to stop Mary Kelly before she can do this to anyone else.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day? Well done. You got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
Yeah, no kidding.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Didn't think working with the feds was part of the DedSec lifestyle. But we gotta stop this Kelly twat, so we gotta do whatever it takes.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Bagley, set up a team meeting. We need to see what's in these files and come up with the game plan.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
Actually, that's not British enough. Unless you can show unarguably that your direct bloodline is untainted by anything since before the Romans. Actually, it's better. Unless your direct ancestor was personally responsible for building Stonehenge. Get out of my country.
Hello. Someone else sloughed off work and now it's your turn.
Okay, cool.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
What? No, I'm just walking.
Always yield to Albion sirens. Failure to do so.
I'll be taking this.
I guess when you look at it, you know, the best way is to stop immigration, apart from, obviously, the end of the world, to make the place you want to stop people coming to as unpleasant as possible. So,
But we absolutely... Andy?
Well, you know, fair play to the government for helping us with that. Another option, Cliffs of Dover. They've been resting on their laurels for too long. Very inefficient, it turns out, as a means of stopping immigration. We need to extend them by about another 11,000 miles, a full wrap around Great Britain. And they could do with being about 1.5 kilometres higher as well, with a special greasy coating to stop people clambering over the top or however they get in. Here's a quick joke for you, Alice. Did you hear the one about the woman who went into the immigration processing centre and was never seen again?
No, Andy, I didn't hear that one.
Please, set up punchline. For those of you unfamiliar with the immigration processing centre, is of course where so many of our guests to Britain go for a longer than desirable game of involuntary hide and seek. You are listening to the I will conclude by saying, out of all the things wrong with Britain today, I think immigration is right up there, Alice. When you think of all the health professionals we've stopped overseas over the years here in Britain, it's quite possible that all these people are just coming here to try to get an appointment with their local doctor.
Yes, Andy, certainly as someone who came from the expanded arm of the empire when Britain was still reaching out rather than folding in on itself. Most of us just come here to visit our stuff in the museums.
British way.
Speaking of international movement, Britain has recalled all European ambassadors after a spy scandal. I think this is probably a good thing, because British foreign politicians are always putting their foot in their mouths. How much worse can they do if they're not there? I mean, by definition, the fact that there's a spy scandal means that they were terrible spies. The point of spies is that there's never a spy scandal.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing.
Hey, what's up?
I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. It still feels like we are play acting being resistance fighters.
Hey, we might wear colourful masks and we might do cool ninja shit, but I'm pretty sure this is still serious business.
Don't worry. I know how these things go.
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Starkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
Yeah, and your childhood dog's living up on a farm up north. What I can't figure out is why you expect this time to be different.
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office. An honest solicitor with a hard-on.
I don't think you'll be so
I used to think of Germans as quite scary, but that was because I'd been watching World War II movies where the Germans all have English accents. They speak in that very, like, precise way. It's very, you know, we have ways of making you talk, and now Germans all have that American accent.
Get the fuck out!
Welcome to the party. We're having a really
Suspect
nice time.
reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile. Got it.
Well, that's all
Watch
today.
for hostiles, people.
It's as bad
Auto
as
drive
it
now
seems.
enabled.
Honestly, I hope. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Auto drive now disabled.
This is London Cool. You're listening to me, Tash, Buccaneer. Your source for the very dope.
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
Former employer. the GBB. As we know, the broadcaster has been through a lot of changes since the Hassani government gave in to pressure from its corporate backers.
All units disengage. Suspect has disappeared.
The GBB is a shadow of its former self. It's become a tool used by the government to circulate fake news and misinformation. So how did we get here? Where did it all go wrong? How can we tell when our national media has become state propaganda? Our experts speak on conditions of anonymity for their own safety. Here's disinformation and media expert Charles, who's seen free broadcasters built up by journalists and torn down by demagogues all over the world.
So before the media fragmented, there was this voice of authority that was trusted and worthy of trust. Then what we ended up with is a really commercial model where whether you're talking about an app on a smart device or whether you're talking about a broadcaster, the most important thing was to keep you in that environment for the longest amount of time possible. And because that meant money in their pocket. And in order to do that, a couple of things happened. One was the use of manipulative techniques around behavioral economics.
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
WT fuck?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but 1,000,000 times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
Serious. Like, seriously serious.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind fucker.
Well, at least you didn't get one of those little bomb thingies in you. I think I'd rather be dead, honestly.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
to yourself after everything I've done for you?
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to their venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, Mum. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
And super gross. That's what the microchip does. They know that if they step out of line, they get butchered. Literally.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Most citizens feel pretty hopeless, I think, and unable to fight back against these kind of huge mainstream corporations that simply entrench and support the ideals and ideologies of the state. It can seem very hopeless indeed.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
Bagley, what you got for me?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has two leads for his dog body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
Choices.
I've marked both on your optic.
You've been listening to Buccaneer. We'll be back soon with more of what you'll never hear on the GBG. Keep listening, keep sharing.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
London, one of the busiest cities on the planet. 9 million people, 3 million cars, and all that means is gridlock. But with Parcel Fox's new drone collect and delivery service, your next delivery is just one click away. Whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. Parcel Fox.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain.
Yum, yum.
Hello, bunch. This is The Bug. I'm Andy. This is Alice, and today we're going to be pretending that everything is fine. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? That was as long as I could manage. That's a second and a half. A reality time now, however. And, well, finally, today, we're going to road test the latest update to the CSAY app, the government app that has brought the great British tradition of snitching on people who don't like back to the very heart of public life, the school playground. And when the television threat It's got a whole new lease of life these days, thanks to CISA. And isn't Britain all the more fun because there's no more grumbling about your neighbours playing their music too loud? Just simply report them to the state and have them, shall we say, involuntarily rehoused at Hotel Cass, the chain of hotels that was formerly known as the prison service.
Auto drive now enabled.
If you see something, say something, or if you think you might at some point see something, say something, or if you haven't seen anything but don't like someone, say something anyway. Well, let's have a look at this new app, Alice.
Are you ready for a new operation?
Switched on and powered up, mate.
Get your ass over here, buddy. Me?
Alex, I've got it on your phone. At first glance, well, the interface is lovely. It's so neatly designed. A simple button to snitch on someone. That's so much better than non-government informer apps like Stupid, Can Canary, or Noel Sharp. I mean, look, I just need to
DedSec calling. You're up.
I'm on my way.
No cash. Where the person I'm ratting on currently is, let's call her for the sake of argument Alice.
Sorry, Andy, I was busy reporting you to the authorities for rolling your eyes when passing a Nigel Cass propaganda poster.
Could you not let me report you first, please? Let's have some decorum about this. I'll just take a quick little photo so they can get a drone to pick you out of the crowd at your next riot or trip to the shops or walk in the woods. And you can input your accusations with the app. But let's go old school. Let's call the phone line. Let's call the phone line. Here's the number, listeners, in case you want to adopt someone in, as long as it's not me. 0044 203 807 3832. And don't forget to get permission from the person who pays your bills before you call that number.
Hey, I'd like to report my co-host Andrew, who runs an underground satirical anti-government comedy show. Running and co-hosting an underground satirical anti-government comedy show.
London needs defenders, and you look like you might be one of them.
Are you with DedSec? Because I could use your assistance.
Possibly. What is the situation?
One of my peers went completely dark last week. No one's been able to contact them.
Sorry to hear that.
They've always been anti-authoritarian and vocal, so given their track record, I'm worried.
No, don't worry. DedSec will find them.
Thieves! Idiots! That's great!
London is a big city. A lot of people go missing every day. Finding them won't be an easy feat.
Well, we could knock on every door in the city and see if they've got any abducted people on the premises, but it'd probably be smarter just to snoop around their last known location.
Agreed. I need the coordinates.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Oh, thank God. Move into the hostile's location.
How? Our new flag manages to be even more irritating than that. I don't know quite what it is. If it's the new colour scheme, or if it's just that it symbolises the loss of everything we once held dear. but that flag irritates the hell out of me.
Was everything you ever held dear Scotland?
Well, that was something I held quite dear.
I miss being able to
Anyone
dog
have
my friends'
visual?
destination
Anyone?
weddings in Italy. There's nothing worse than being asked to spend the equivalent of a motorbike on some sort of boat-based farce in Sorrento. And I always used to really enjoy saying, oh no, I can't afford it. Now they're all getting married in Brighton and I have to go to that alleged beach.
This is pointless.
It's made of rocks, Andy. If your sandcastle is an actual castle, that's not a beach.
I'll tell you what I miss free will. That was fun. Remember that? I mean, was it an illusion all the time? Who cares? It felt fun. I miss cash, particularly coins. I really miss coins. Crypto, all the romance is gone. Heads and tails.
I miss romance, Andy. I miss there being mystery in life and not just a hope that your new partner isn't good enough at hacking to find out all the information the government has on you.
Bye for now, Bug fans. Keep feeding the kid in the resistance, and one day it will grow into a Tyrannosaurus Rex that will use the cat family as tools.
This is London Crew. You're listening to Bucket News, your pirate podcast source for what they don't need. I'm Tash, and this time we're doing a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Service, better known as SIS. Why not? They're going to be listening. They're listening. We're not going to say anything bad about a massive, unaccountable spy organisation that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as you... We'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Ian was a veteran political writer and broadcaster back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist world? This is what fascism is. It is the complete and total control of the individual. The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis, you are not part of the whole, part of the nation. And the only meaning that you can find in it is to become part of the nation. But what is a nation? It doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically just encapsulated by the leader who takes over, that claims that he, has this sort of access to the soul of the country, to the soul of the people. He never does. It's just a myth. But that's what they go for.
Our missing person disappeared from here. It was probably captured on CCTV, like every other bloody thing in this city.
Perfect. I will collect that data.
That is totally uncalled for.
Located the CTOS hub.
I am uploading the footage now.
Well, they were taken all right. Got in a shouting match with Albion and then took a couple of boots to the solar plexus.
Damn.
Yes, that's the bad news. The good news is I determined where they're being held. Sending you the coordinates.
What's happening here?
This is resisting arrest.
I want that inspected. Lock it down.
This has been compromised. Be on the lookout for a hacker.
Eyes peeled. They're here.
No one here.
Piece of
Stop! Resisting!
Watch your back.
I'm going to punish you. No sign of them here.
Begin searching.
Drone, engage search and alert protocol.
I only want to speak with you.
This area is clear. Keep moving.
I've
We need
got
to
a
spread
man
out.
down.
Shit! One of us is down.
Spread out and stay.
Fucking twat. Here. Moving elsewhere.
And historically, throughout the world, they've been working
All
with this
units.
big
Possible
data
suspect or
manipulation
suspects
company
reported
in order
near your
to
location.
overthrow
Approaching
governments,
with caution,
and
over.
then suddenly all the chickens came home. Nobody could find any receipts for what was paid for. Nobody could figure out.
Through the checkpoint.
Everybody
Repeat,
had a
suspect
feeling
is
that
through the
something
checkpoint.
Really stunk, and they couldn't figure it out. And yet, it was standing there in their face the whole time. There's a couple
Control,
of
we
different
are
ways to
unsighted
figure out
of
where it is
suspects.
that we are.
Over.
One, you have a lot of
Auto drive now enabled.
Broken through checkpoint.
companies as well, who are bending things just a little, to compromise a little bit, to bend the rules a little bit, and try to achieve what it is that we hope to achieve that's good for us. And if you add all of that up, what you end up with is a big wall moving, a big way, with a lot of little buttons being pushed.
Control,
but also there's
we're
this other
heading
thing
back.
that's going on here, is the gathering of data and the analysis of data has authoritarianism contained within its DNA. It is by its nature a tool for authoritarianism, and it has been used.
Big data look into our lives. James covered it for the pre-crisis press.
We're starting to see the merger of private data and that of data held by the state into what are called social credit systems. This is where every aspect of your behaviour is monitored and totted up by a central system to sort of score you as a person, a bit like a credit card, but predicated on all of your behaviour rather than just the money you're spending. And this can have profound impact. We're starting to see systems emerge which will punish you and stop you from doing things in society based on your behaviours. And this can be as trivial as if you jaywalk.
I am here.
The abductee you're looking for should be somewhere nearby.
Anyway, so I look like I'm switching up.
I'm gonna puke.
There he is. Get him out.
Be gentle, will ya? Please, help! Christ! Whoa! Find the spider's ostrich. Let him out.
Standard quadrant search. I have this one. Drone, begin search.
Help me.
Begin search of the area.
Some rascal hacked that spider. Find out who.
Looking elsewhere.
Check your doors and corners. Lock down this vehicle before I hurt someone.
Don't see anything here.
We're empty-handed. Time to get back.
No, 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 no. Hugh.
Yeah, have a nice life. Put that away. All clear. will be restrained.
All's well here. What's next?
Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures.
Alright, I'm here and I pull back.
Come on, out with you.
Get ready.
There's only one way this ends.
Engaging target.
Hey, time's over.
I need backup! Watch out! Shots fired!
Investigating. Look around. We're here. Have a look.
Please. Help.
Right, time to get him out.
Turn over everything here until you find them. They're gone! Cancel the search!
Get this muck out of my inbox.
We found your friend in an Albion cell. They're free now, so you should be hearing from them soon.
Seriously? Jesus. I really owe you.
People like us with particular skills. We have a responsibility. You should join that sec.
Fine. I'm in.
She wanted it. She took it.
Grace, oh my god. One word. Amazing!
If you want a favor, ask Grace.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Grace under pressure. Grace from God.
I didn't know what to expect, but I liked it a lot. It's amazing. Really.
See the show they're calling Amazing. Grace. Playing at the Pavilion now.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once-free Britain. Hello, Resistors. This is The Bug, and on today's show, Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put Optic on my dog, can I...